Alright, hello everyone. How are you? And Happy New Year. This is the 4th of January 2023 now. So sorry I haven't been able to do live for the last 1 week or so because I was pretty busy. Towards the end of 2022, I had some issues in my life personally. And my father got ill and communicated with my family and everything. So my mind was not there, and I wasn't able to sleep towards the end of 2022. So that's why I have been taking some days off this week, and I will be starting to trade next week. So this week is my still holidays. But since I have been away from the live stream for a long time already, today I decided to do this and just to say hi to everyone and show myself that I'm well. So yeah, thanks so much for joining everyone again. Good to see you. So I hope you had a nice year end and new year. So yeah, good to see you again. Thanks so much for joining. I see many people joining today also. So yeah, I think let's say this is about the mindset. First, I want to talk about because the year of 2023, I will talk about the strategies, but also I want to talk about more about the psychology and the mindset part among the communities. So because I think the mindset becomes the very key when it comes to success in trading in the long run. To avoid FOMO, to avoid the fear of losing, to avoid the losing streaks, I think the mindset becomes the most important. So I will be sharing more and more videos about the mindset part, especially in 2023, and that will be one of the main topics in my YouTube channel. So if you can remember last year around the summertime 2022, I was saying that I might be quitting the YouTube, or I might be taking less live streams and less videos in my YouTube, but I decided to keep going because I like to share the ideas of my trading strategies and my mindset, and I get so many messages that the people are learning from what I share and how I see charts, how I check charts, how I entry, exit, and so on with the Ichimoku. So yeah, I will keep going. So hopefully you can keep going as also and try to learn as much as possible based on what I share in my YouTube and also other communities. So yeah. So let's see. Let me say hi to everyone first. Just to say hi and start this live stream. Okay, Lawrence, thanks for joining. Good to see you. Okay, I want to start trading but have no accounts. So you have to find a broker and create account. Yeah, find the good broker in your region and open your account. So that will be the first step. And never create big account. Always start small and make it bigger. So you can start with maybe 1,000 or 2,000 USD small account, and then make it bigger, compound. All right, Vipin, Rajesh, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Yeah, Daniel, good to see you too. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I wasn't able to do live for the last couple of weeks because I was busy and mentally a bit stressed. But now I feel better. So today I decided to do live. Yeah. So and when my mental becomes a bit down, I usually don't trade either because I talk to myself in this case. When things happen in life, I talk to myself, and whenever, let's say, I close my eyes 5 minutes, and if I can't focus on what I have to think, then I don't trade, for example. Sorry, just hold on. Sorry, it's been a while since I did a live stream last time, so I think I have to adjust my throat. But anyways, so I talk to myself, and if I still think my emotion is not there, when I check charts, especially before I check charts, when I close my eyes, and if I can't be like like calm, or if I cannot concentrate on my meditation itself, then I don't take trades. So this is one of the ways I know my emotional state, and I don't feel like live streaming either in that case, because if my mindset is not there, then I might say something not really productive to everyone, and I don't want you to spend time in these live streams. So I will have to take a rest, just take some days off, and fix my mindset, just rest, be well, and then start to share what I see in the market. So yeah, that's why this week, most likely I'm not gonna trade. I will simply check charts, screen charts every day. But from next week, I'm thinking to start trading. So that's my process here. Okay, so that's why I haven't been able to do live stream until today. Okay. In terms of the class, you can actually use the debit card. Visa is acceptable. So just let me know if you want to join by email, then I can help you how to join. But yeah, Daniel, thanks so much for your message. Happy New Year. Augustine, Happy New Year too. Thanks so much for joining also. Alright, Isabel, Debiti, good to see you. Bio7, thanks for joining also. Alright, Happy New Year. James, thanks for joining. Happy New Year also. Alright, SS, Happy New Year too. Asif, thanks for joining. Good to see you too. Alright, How Al, good to see you. TikTok, Movie Hero, thanks for joining also. Good to see you. Alright, thank you, Ashley. Yes, my dad is recovering very well. So he's out of ICU now, and he's recovering well. As per my sister, who is nurse, she's giving me some updates, but we had some big discussions towards the year end in terms of how we can take care. So yeah, that was also something that was big in my life. And I was thinking to come back to Japan towards the year end, but due to COVID cases increasing in Japan now, even if I come back and visit, I won't be able to see him face to face. And that's why I'm thinking to come back after COVID settles down so that I can see him. And yeah, so that's the situation. But yeah, the good news is that he's recovering. He has to do some rehabilitation, treatment, to be able to speak, to be able to walk and talk. So it takes, I think, 6 months to fully recover, I heard. But yeah, thankfully he's recovering. So thanks so much for the comment. Yeah, Happy New Year. I see many messages. Kenley, Tarcisio. Alright, Alar, also, thanks for joining. Win, Rajesh, Happy New Year also. Yeah, thanks for joining. Good to see you. Okay. Still studying master book. Okay, yeah. Right. Just take time to read the books and master the lines one by one about the Ichimoku 5 lines. Alright, Nick, Happy New Year again. John, Happy New Year too. Alright, Jitendra and Ben also Happy New Year. Thanks so much for joining. Alright, Lawrence, you're welcome. Well, thanks for joining also. And Mel, Happy New Year also. Thanks for joining. Alright, Augustine, yeah, thanks for the comment. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it happens. So my mindset is positive. I just needed time. I just needed time to sit down, relax, and rethink about things in life. That's why. Yeah. But I'm fine now. Thank you so much. Yeah, because everything is about the process. Also trading in life are connected in terms of process and goal. So I have my goal in my life. I have my goal in my trading also. But the process always takes a big part. So especially how to process these steps to be moving forward, I think we have to stay consistent and stay sharp and stay focused. So yeah, sometimes life is tough, sometimes trading journey is tough, but never give up, never lose hope, never lose faith in yourself, and everything should be fine. Yeah. Okay, Saman, Happy New Year. Good to see you too. Thanks for joining. ALSU says, can we still buy original Ichimoku books? No, I think they are all sold out now. So even Japanese cannot get the original books, I think. But you have to check. Yeah, but the copies are limited for sure. The copies are limited. The original books copies are limited. Okay, and thanks for joining. And Vivi also, Happy New Year. Good to see you. Alright. Milos also, good to see you too. Happy New Year. Yeah, long time. It's been, I feel it's a long time. Long time no see. That's right. Yeah, thanks for joining. Alright, Steven also, good to see you. Happy New Year. And John, Happy New Year too. And Mel, yeah, thanks so much. Yes, my dad is recovering well, so it's good. It's all good now. Yes. Jordi, good to see you too. Thanks for joining. And Latit, yeah, Happy New Year in Japanese. Good to see you. Saman also, thanks for the comment. Yeah, Arvik, good to see you. And Anis, Happy New Year also. Yeah. Okay, so I think, so the year of 2023 will be big for me because I'm thinking to shift the contents I share and the way I handle these communities and also the YouTube. I have some ideas which I will be still thinking of, and once I summarize my ideas, and I will make a video and I will share these ideas. Yeah. Okay. Ryuji says, is your strategy applicable for someone who has a full-time job? Yeah, well, it depends on how many hours you can sit down in front of PC or you can screen charts. Yeah. I think if you have a full-time job, then you might want to, you may have limited time, like maybe few hours in a day to screen charts and take trades. And it might be a bit challenging for you, for sure. Because my strategy can give you some trading edges whenever the market is trending. And the markets may not trending when you are seeing charts in a full-time job. But if you can check charts in the morning before you go to job, and then that will give you more opportunities. And you screen charts after you come back and see if you can trade. I think it also depends on the time zone where you are. Especially also in terms of the working style, if you are working from home, then you may be able to screen charts. Yeah. Okay, and says, is there any sign that shows a trend is going to start? Well, actually, yeah, when it's ranging, and when you see Kumo up, Kijun-sen up, for example, then that can be the sign of the trend to start. But I don't really care so much about this trend to start. Whenever it happens, I simply take it Whenever it ends, I simply look for the exit timing is my strategy, my mindset. So I don't really care so much about when it starts, when the trend starts, and I'm not here to capture the beginning of the trend and exit the end of the trend. I never try to do that. Well, actually, I gave up on doing that because I found it's impossible to do. So my strategy is a trend follow, and by the time you see the trend in higher time frames, you may see some pips already happening, but you get the best part in the market. You get the body part. Forget about the tail and the head of the fish. Just get the body part, and that is my strategy. Yeah. Okay. Ken says, I'm new here. I have problem which line for the trading stop loss. That I will be sharing when I actually check charts live, and when the market's active. Not like today, but when the market's active and when I'm taking trades, then I can share it with you, how to trail the stop loss. But trading stop loss is also one of my strategies so that I get the most from the markets. I don't keep the stop loss as original, and I don't keep the stop loss in the break even. I trail the stop loss along the way, and so that I can take the most pips from the market. So yeah, that's how I basically manage the trades. The BD says, what is your opinion on using volume analysis in Forex? I don't use volumes in Forex, so I'm not really sure. I simply use Ichimoku and candlesticks, and that's it. Yeah. Okay, looks like I have a couple of questions here, so let me start to reply. Yeah. Okay. Latit says, which time zone is better to trade? I would say UK and New York are better, but Asian sessions are usually quiet and range. But I do screen charts when in the Asian session also, and when I see some trends happening, then I still take trades. Sometimes AUD or JPY pair is trending, sometimes due to news, and then I still take trades, and hopefully I can get the break even until the UK starts. Okay, Homan, thanks for joining. Good to see you. Alright, Kevin also, Happy New Year. Thanks so much for your joining. Good to see you. Okay, Blue says, do you have my FX book verified track and record? No, I don't. Because my broker cannot connect the myfxbook.com, and I don't feel secure to connect it because I have to give them the ID and password, and I feel it's like giving some third party my bank account and also the security code. So I don't feel comfortable, especially when I have this a big account. I don't feel comfortable, so I'm not doing this. Yeah, the broker is regulated, so I can't do it anyways. Okay, Ross says, hi Kay, Happy New Year, glad to see you are well. Did you manage to catch the breakout on gold? No, I don't, because I'm staying away from the charts. Yeah, so I will come back to charts to trade next week, or maybe towards the end of this week, maybe Friday, I may start to take trades if I'm comfortable. But if not, then I will come back next week. So this week, I just check charts, screen charts, but I don't think I will trade until I take enough rest and retain more energy to be able to trade and think sharply more. Okay, so let me see. Yeah, but good to see you again. Thanks for joining. Good to see you again. Okay, and says, I'm still wondering, oftentimes I hear people say 4 hour is better for Ichimoku. Is that true? For me, daily is better for Ichimoku, and 4 hour is the second. Because Ichimoku was originally created based on the daily time frame and the weekly time frame. So I found daily works the best and 4 hour is second. Yeah, I'm not sure based on what reason people say 4 hours better by Ichimoku. Maybe some signals, maybe Tenkan Kijun Sen or Kumo breakout may work better, but for me, daily works the best. Yeah, daily time frame is like my base time frame, and based on that daily base time frame, there are lower time frames. So lower time frames for me are to confirm the daily trend or the 4 hour trends. So that's how I manage these multiple time frames, and I get entry timings based on the 5-minute time frame. So this is like a step-by-step top-down analysis, and that's what I do. Okay, let's say, how do you use trading stop loss for MT4, or is it only available on MT5? Thank you very much for answering. You can actually, how I do is I manually move the stop losses. You can drag and drop the stop losses. That's how I do. Yeah. And if you are away from the chart, then there is automatic trading stop. You can set the pips of how many pips you trail. You can set it, and you can automatically trail the profits. But I don't use that function. I used to use it because I found the manual stop loss management, manual trading stop losses are giving me more profits than the automatic ones, and that's why I do this manually now. But yeah, you can do it on MT4, MT5, both ones, you can manage the stop losses like that. But yeah, that is actually one of my strategies in terms of the risk management part, or the how to say, like profit management, I would say. Yeah, my mindset is like when the market starts trending, I don't expect how far it goes. Sometimes I talk about the targets based on the previous resistances and supports on a daily or higher time frames. I say the market may go up to this level, that level, and I see that it's a target, but I don't set TP on that level. I simply keep following the trends as long as it goes. Sometimes the market breaks the resistance and keeps going up. In that case, I don't exit, I just keep following the trends. Or if the market may retrace before it reaches the resistance, then I look for exit timing then. So I say target these levels based on support resistances, but I don't really set TP in that sense. And that actually sometimes gives me, a very good profit, very good risk reward ratio, because I don't set TP. I don't set fixed PF, fixed risk reward ratio when it comes to TP. So yeah, and I realize that because markets are, just moving by itself, and I can't control the market. I can't say, okay, market, please stop there and retrace. And I can't control market like that. So yeah, I do draw lines. I do set TPs according to the Ichimoku price theories and also the resistances, supports. But in my mind, only, psychologically speaking, these are not my TPs actually. These are kind of like a reference TP levels, but I don't really fix TP exactly on these levels, and that gives me much better PF eventually. Yeah, sometimes, especially like whenever I enter trades, I never expect big pips to happen. Or rather, I always think about the exit with a loss. So I'm kind of in that sense like a pessimistic, in the sense that I may lose every time I trade. And when it really happens, when the loss really happens, in my mind I think that okay, it happens, I exit with a small loss, and then I just move on. And when the market goes towards my direction, then I feel it's the scenario as I expected, as I hoped. So I trail the profits as long as it goes. But I never go against the flow. I never go against the trend flow. And I simply kind of like listen to what market's saying and observing how market's moving, and I try to look for an exit timing accordingly. And I do so based on Ichimoku and price actions and some other confirmations in the multiple time frames. So that's my concept. Okay. Oh, since this is like a live stream for a while, I see many comments. Okay. Again, Happy New Year. This is the first live stream in 2023, but thanks for coming back on my live stream. And thanks so much for joining today. Well, good to see you. Happy New Year too. Lawrence, no, TradingView is the platform. TradingView is the charting system, charting platform, but the broker is different. Alright, Happy New Year, Alert. Good to see you too. Thanks for joining. Alright. Okay, Milov says we will be doing more Forex Tester content. In the live streams like this, I can do some Forex Tester sessions. And I'm thinking actually to set the dates like I did a couple of years ago. I was actually thinking about the topics I cover every day, and Mondays were used to be the Forex Tester sessions in public. So now I usually run the tester during the course, during the KTS Academy and the GTS, and not so much in public live, because in public I get basically this is the place to share my ideas. But whenever the market's quiet, I'm actually thinking to run the tester in public also, and discuss markets, maybe discuss candlesticks, discuss some more overall structure of my strategy. So that's actually my idea also. So again, I have lots of ideas on what I will be doing in 2023 in this YouTube and also in my life also. So 2023 will be very exciting for me. Holman, that's right. MT5 is not supported anymore on iOS. That's right. So the option you can find is, I think you have to use a tablet or the PC tablet to trade. Or maybe find the broker. You can connect with the TradingView and take trades by mobile. It's such unfortunate that MT5 iOS version is no more available. That's why I don't change my mobile still, and because of that reason. Okay, Vivi says, do you know Karen? She is a French specialist of Ichimoku. She wrote a book I've just finished. I really like and give me a lot of tools to improve My Ichimoku Strategies. I've heard of her name, but I haven't read that book. So yeah, I don't really know what's written on the book. But yeah, if you find it good, then I think that's good. You can actually start to practice based on what she wrote and also based on what I say about the markets, and try to improve along the way. Okay, yeah. Anything to concern if Chikou span crosses up the Tenkan-sen during the downtrend? Chikou span crosses Tenkan-sen. Before that, I think you see the Tenkan-sen Kijun-sen cross, and then Chikou span cross Tenkan-sen. Yeah, or maybe, yeah, sometimes Chikou span can cross Tenkan-sen first. It doesn't really mean anything unless you see the Tenkan Kijun-sen gold cross. So yeah, it's nothing to concern in that condition. Okay, Anne says, is there any signs show that a trend is about to end? Sometimes I see SSA and SSB go flat exited the trade just to see the trend continue for the next few days. Yeah, you can find when the Kumo goes flat, Senko span AB, Kumo itself goes flat, and Kijun-sen also goes flat. That means the market may reverse. So that can be the trend, the end of the trend. Yeah, so that's a sign, especially when it happens in higher time frames like the daily or weekly or 4-hour. Whenever you see Kumo flat, Kijun-sen flat, that's a sign of the trend reverse. But again, it's not 100%. After you see Kumo flat, Kijun-sen flat, it may continue to go up. So yeah, nothing is 100%, but you can kind of have a sense of when the market tends to reverse with these confirmations. Okay, you're welcome. Okay, VK, Happy New Year. Good to see you too. Thanks for joining. So I'm here today to simply communicate and just make comments on your questions. I think I have lots of questions throughout the new year. It's been a while since I did the live last time, so yeah, thanks so much for joining. And Happy New Year. Blue says, do you take fundamentals and market sentiment into consideration? Yeah, I do look at the fundamentals, but I don't trade by the fundamentals. So whenever there are big news ahead, I stay away and come back after the big news. Yeah, I used to try to trade by the news, but I gave up because when the news happens, you may see that it becomes very spiky. Sometimes you take a sell at the news and then the stop loss is hunted and then the market goes down. It happens in a 5 or 15 minute time frames. Also, the spread becomes very wide in the broker. So you may get wiped out and then the market tends to go without your positions in the news. So that's why I don't trade by the news. So whenever the news happens, since the market may be volatile and the spread may be increased very much, I skip, I stay away and come back after the market settles down by the news. Yeah, before I thought, it's very time efficient to trade at the news because the news happens, the market just goes, and I thought I can make profits that quickly, but I tried and failed, and I don't trade in that like that anymore. Yeah, okay. The BD says Ichimoku rules are strict and it's hard to get many trades. That's right. So Ichimoku is here for you to be patient and for you to be selective. I think this is what I said actually in the KTS Academy live stream today also. But sometimes, or actually, yeah, not sometimes, I would say oftentimes, less is more is true in trading. So you take more trades and you lose, but you be patient, wait for the best chance to happen. Whenever you see the entries are kind of like based on the gut feelings or intuitions, or jump into the market and lose, then in my mind, it's better to stay away instead of jumping in the markets. And Ichimoku can tell you when to hold back, when to stay away, instead of jumping in the markets when the market's ranging, when the market is not really trending stably. So that's why I think now less is more. Before I thought more is more. Especially after I quit my job, after I quit my full-time job, I thought I was so excited, right? So I was screening charts more than I used to work 9 to 6 or 9 to 7. I used to wake up at like 8 a.m. and screen chart all day until like 9-10 p.m. Sometimes I screen chart until like 1 a.m. 2 a.m. because I was so excited. And I was always looking for trading edges with my strategy back then as a scalper. So I took like 20 trades, 30 trades per day, and by the end of the month, I get the losses. So I thought, what's wrong? I thought more is more. I thought after I quit my job, I have more time, I have more opportunities in a day, and that was my mistake. So after that, couple of losing months, I got depressed, and then I recovered, and then decided to be a trend follow, to be selective, which one to trade. And then things start to work for me. Yeah. So it's all about psychology. This is only my story. Maybe for you, you may be the one who wants to trade every day, who wants to trade every hour. So you have to build up a strategy like that. But for me at least, if I only take 10 trades and make 100 pips is better than taking 50 trades and taking 100 pips along the way. I hope you get what I mean here. Yeah, again, I prefer to take 10 trades and make 100 pips than taking 50 trades, then taking 100 pips. It's my mindset. And definitely that requires patience, for sure. Emily, no, I never met CIS before in person. No. Okay, Joseph, Happy New Year. Thanks for joining. No, I haven't traded gold yet because I'm taking still days off. I saw the gold is breaking the resistance, but I am not trading right now. Okay, Alert, you're welcome. I will send you enough money to buy a house when I become rich. Okay, waiting for that to happen. Okay, James, thanks for the comment. He says, I have learned a lot from K. It's when you put a trade on and expect to win is what hurts your mindset. Just expect the market to move either way. That's right, that's right. Yeah, this is also something I said last year, was that we tend to focus on what we cannot control. I mean, we tend to find a way to control that we cannot control. I think this is human desire. This is built in the genes. I'm not really sure, but new technology is usually like that. Like weather, like Dubai is controlling the weather, I heard, and we try to control the things that we cannot control. But if you do that in trading, then it may harm you. So forget about the things you cannot control in the markets, which is the directions on the markets. So don't try to predict the future, don't try to control the market, but simply focus on the things you can control, which is the entry timing, exit timing, also which one to select, which one to trade, which time frame to use, and where to put the stop loss, how to move the stop losses. Yeah, these things you can control, you are able to control. And if you master the things you can control, then you can actually master the things you cannot control also. Yeah, that's how it works in trading. Like when you're on the highway, in the car, you cannot control the cars around you. So when the car is moving fast to the next to you, you never change lane. But after the car passes by, then you change lane, right? Because if you change lane when the car, you know that the car is coming from the back. If you change lane, then you may hit the car and you may be in trouble. So don't try to control the market, don't try to control the surroundings, but simply only focus on the things that you can control. Master the things that you can control, then that's how you can manage, that's how you can keep surviving on these markets. Yeah, that's also my mindset. Okay, well, good broker, I think it depends on the region. I used to use xmtrading.com, and it's a good broker, so I can recommend that. Okay, Joseph says, can we use can we use Kumo Cloud like a trend? For example, weekly Kumo represent 1 year and 6 months trend being done this, but not sure if I'm doing correctly. I have eliminated Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen replaced with the Bollinger Bands. Yeah, Kumo shows the long-term trends. So yeah, and Kumo is taking the 52 candles and shifted 26 candles to the future. So 52, especially also in the weekly, is how many months? It's like a 1 year, I think. So yeah, it can represent 1 year trend. Or yeah, if you use the daily Kumo, that means 52 days Kumo. So that's like 2 months almost. 2 months of the market situation. So yeah, you can think like that, and yeah, use Kumo for the long-term market direction and the momentum. Yeah, that's possible. Okay, Milov says, Mr. K, have you ever tried integrating week-off schematics for your lower time frame confirmations? No, I don't. I never tried that before. Week-off. I'm not really sure. Okay, Kant says, let's say you exit on the baseline break candle, but if happen you sleeping time, you woke up, you fail, or a follow-up for losing profit, how to avoid it? You can set the TP, or you can set the stop loss below that Kijun-sen, and make sure you exit on the Kijun-sen. I think that's one way to do. Yeah, but you know, never sleep without the stop loss. Never sleep with open positions or with the losses. Yeah, because no one wants to wake up with a nightmare of losing trades. Okay, let's see. Vivi says, do you think there is cycles of win and lose like in poker or other card games? I still have some difficulties to find my cycle. Less I trade, the more I win. Yes, I think so. I think there are cycles of win and losses. there are the streams of the wins and streams of losses too. Yeah, I think there are. Yeah. Yeah, when you watch markets every day and when you when you check charts, you can find these patterns. Like sometimes you will only see, for example, pound pairs trending, or sometimes you only see JPY pair trending or USD pairs trending. So yeah, you can actually find these cycles win and lose, I think. Okay, Alar says, any recommendations in put and call option? I don't use that, so I'm not really sure. I'm not an option trader, so I only trade Forex, CFD. Raymond says, we should wait for FOMC meeting for the trend, I suppose. Yeah. We can wait for FOMC. Whenever the big news happens in near future, then the market tends to be quiet, or the market tends to lose volatility in Forex. So yeah, no rush. You can come back after FOMC. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. Alright, Camillus, good to see you also. It's been a while. Thanks for joining back. And Milos says, Mr. K, is a rule on the middle time frames needing to be trending still a hard rule for you, or do you take trades now even when middle time frames flat but 4-hour daily trending? No, I always wait for the middle time frames trending also, and then look for the entry edge. Yeah, so never change rules. Yeah, when you start to change rules, then things may not work. So that requires patience, I think. Yeah, but one thing I think is true is that you can actually do some edit with the strategy. Like my true intention to do this YouTube and also other services is to help you become a non-losing trader. As I stated here on this slide, to become non-losing is my main message to everyone, so that you never blow account, and no matter how many times you lose, you never blow account. You can keep trading and trading until you big success. And to do that, you don't want to change the whole rule, but you can minor change, I think. So if you, let's say, if you don't want to take the middle time frame trending, then you have to prove yourself that it works. And how you can prove yourself that it works is based on the live trading result or based on the back testing. And as long as it works, I think it's okay. So yeah, to be honest, how do you say, like I'm here to share my trades, share the idea of how I use Ichimoku, how I identify the trending markets, and how I enter exit based on the lower time frames. And this is my framework, and this is my original strategy. I never learned this strategy by someone. I actually built my strategy by my own, and it's still evolving, still improving my strategy. But I know some of you are preferred, for example, using Ichimoku in the lower time frames, or using the moving averages in the lower time frames, higher time frames. You know, you may want to replace Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen to some other indicators, and so options are infinite, and we are free to do this. We can actually edit anything in these indicators, and it's actually the free option. But the thing is that if you keep changing the parameters, if you keep changing the strategies or the indicators, then it may not work for you. So before you change, my recommendation for everyone is to prove that it works, and then you can change. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you can use daily 4-hour trending only and see how it works. As long as you're non-losing, it's okay. Okay. Right, D, right. December was slow and lots of retracements, lots of fake outs. So I get some losses along the way. But I will show the performance in December this Saturday. I will do the live stream and you will see the performance. Okay. John says, based on Ichimoku daily Euro pound AUD shows potential Sanyaku signals. May you please confirm this analysis? Euro pound AUD. Okay, if you see Sanyaku, then I think that will be a good option to trade. Okay, let me see. Daily, you mean daily time frame? Right. Yeah, I can see that that's a potential trend, right? This is Euro pound about to break the Kumo, and the pound AUD is here. Yeah, it may break the Kumo down, right? This is downtrending in the lower time frames, and the market is getting closer to the daily support. But yeah, this may break the Kumo. Right. Yeah, very quiet market, right? Right now it's very quiet. So I think the market's waiting for the news to happen. Okay. How do you think about huge fund like FTMO and my Forex fund? I think it's good to challenge and see yourself you can pass it. Especially if you still have a small account to trade, you can challenge. I think it's a good way to get your fund and live market trades. Okay. Okay, John says, how do you go about analyzing the retracement to potentially enter the position? Retracement to potentially enter the position? So I simply look for the entry opportunities on the 5-minute. So yeah, I simply follow higher time frame trends and get entries on the 5-minute. And in the 5-minute, I don't care whether it's retracing or not. Whenever I see the trading edge, I take it. Hello Daniel. If you have time, please make a video about how to avoid the fake breakout. I have created few videos about how to avoid the fake breakout, and the way to avoid the fake breakout is by the risk management. Because again, you cannot control the market, so when the fake out happens, you simply exit with a small loss. That's how you can avoid the fake out. And I think that's also about the mindset. Yeah. Yeah, because we never know if that will be a fake out or not when it breaks. When it breaks, that's a breakout. Physically, you can see that. But after that, it may reverse. And as a result, becomes fake. So there's no way to expect the fake out before it happens. But when the fake out happens, you simply exit. So the answer is by the risk management. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What is the difference between GTS and KTS Academy? If you have some questions, and then please write me an email, then I can help you answer. And also explain more details about these services. Okay. But yeah, I think the markets are a bit ranging these days, especially this week. There have been ranging now. So again, I had the big days towards the end of 2022, so I'm still staying away from the markets. And yeah, but I do screen charts, but I don't take trades because I can't concentrate on my meditation for 5 minutes. So until I can concentrate on my meditation, I keep staying away from the markets, and most likely I gain back the focus maybe this Friday or next week is my feeling. So yeah, until then I will just check charts and just observe what's happening in the markets. So I also recommend you to talk to yourself, and when your emotion still not there, and when you find yourself that you cannot focus on the markets, then I recommend you to stay away or run the Forex Tester or do back testing or analyze your previous trades and find an area to improve your trading journey. Okay, so I guess I will be ending the live for now in public, and after this there will be Ichimoku membership live, which happens in few minutes, like 3 minutes. Ichimoku membership live happens, and the topic for the month for the Ichimoku membership is the wave theory. So today I will be sharing some wave analysis in the market. So for those who are Ichimoku members, I will see you soon. For those who are in public live, I will see you on the next one. So until I see you next time, either way, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. Bye for now, everyone. Mata ne. Thanks so much.